a very important day in South Africa's struggle history. Two struggle icons, Moses Kotane and now J.B. Marks, finally returning home after dying in exile. J.B. Marks remembered today in an official funeral and commemoration ceremony taking place in Ventersdorp, where he was born on the 21st of March 1903. Certainly a bit ironic that he was born on such an important day in South African history, even before it became such an important day some 57 years later. But certainly a somber day, and I suppose the weather mirrored a lot of the feelings that, certainly the feelings of the Kotane family and many people in the ruling party, as well as ordinary South Africans. A great man was lost, and he was lost in exile, forced into exile towards the end of the 60s after being in the engine room of the struggle, so to speak. He was admired by not only the African National Congress, but also by members of the South African Communist Party. He was a very senior member there as well. And of course also remembered by Kotane as well as a man that always had the thoughts of the workers foremost in his mind.
Now tell us again, Nickolaus, as you've said, that he's been buried 40 years after his death in Russia. This must have given his family some much needed closure. Tell us, what did they have to say and what was the mood like?
Well, yes, I mean, it was a certain level of closure that was offered by this ceremony today. He was buried way back in 1972 in Moscow, and the family was there throughout the whole day. There was a small ceremony at the Marks family house in Ventersdorp before the official ceremony took place in a huge big marquee with the rain pelting down. And he was just remembered as a man that not only put his life on the line for a struggle, but was also a family man that absolutely despised racism and did everything in his power to try and build a better South Africa.
And we understand that President Zuma has again paid tribute to Marks. Tell us, just take us through what he had to say about the man today.
Well, yeah, the president also used J.B. Marks' official funeral today to call for unity in the tripartite alliance that, of course, between the ANC, SACP and Kotane, saying that we as members of this great alliance cannot live the names of Moses Kotane and J.B. Marks if we don't preach their teachings of unity. And he said that the longer there is squabbling within the tripartite alliance, the longer poor people right at the bottom of the rung of the economic ladder will have to wait for their emancipation.
Now, Nickolaus, a monument was unveiled. What does it entail? Can you tell us what it looks like?
It's a very, very big granite monument, but quite grand. It has been erected in the nearby township of Tshing, where, of course, J.B. Marks hailed from, the Ventersdorp there. And a very grand memorial, granite with a very nice big inscription on it as well. And it will be there for everybody to see. I suppose only fitting for a struggle icon such as J.B. Marks to have such a grand granite headstone and also monument to commemorate his life and of course his commitment to the struggle and a fight for a better South Africa.